Welcome in, everybody. This is Westchester Wildcats basketball for B&B Media. My name is Max Gretzula, and tonight the Wildcats play their second of a back-to-back here against the Delaware Snipers on the road. Last night the Wildcats had a great victory, 137-124 on the road against the Baltimore Hawks. They hopped on I-95, headed up north to where we are tonight. And like I mentioned, we'll take on the Delaware Snipers, of course. Two guys you have to mention. First, we'll start with the Wildcats. Kenny Wilson's been the best player on the Wildcats so far this year for Westchester. 32 points last night, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. He's a player to watch if you're a Wildcat fan. Back here out of a timeout, Westchester Wildcats basketball here tonight on the road, live from Wilmington, Delaware. Wildcats trail 5-2 early on in this one. Of course, fast-paced action, but a low score so far as a result. Roberts to inbound, has it tipped and batted away quickly. Stays in bounds, and of course, the Snipers able to come up with it momentarily, but throw it out of bounds the other way. So the Wildcats getting lucky here early on. A couple of bad turnovers, but Snipers unable to capitalize, and that's what you like to see on the Wildcat side of things. Joe McLean at the helm for the Wildcats, back the other way on the offensive end. Morgano, one-on-one, top of the key, a couple of crossovers, and a step back to Wilson. Wilson, dead on three, is up. Short, won't fall. Rebound secured from the Snipers. That's Muhammad. Passes all the way across court, intercepted there. McLean diving on the floor, needing some help. Roberts is there to help him out and pushing quickly now the other way. Will he attack the basket again? Yes, he does, and he lays it home this time. Roberts won't be denied, lays home two. Now a 1-point deficit for the Wildcats as the Snipers back on the offensive end. Muhammad dishing inside. That pass is stolen again. Morgano, not recognizing the defender was back the other way to help out, turns it over himself. Muhammad straight to the basket, out of control, but it's not going to matter. He'll lay home two off the glass. McLean, far sideline now. Stopping, crossover, gets in the lane. Nice pass underneath. Ball batted away, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcats. And another timeout will be called here from Coach Corey. Not liking what he's seeing, especially on the offensive end. The Wildcats putting up 120, 130 almost every game, and so far only 4 points on the board midway here, almost through the first quarter. We'll be right back. You're listening to Westchester Wildcats basketball for B&B Media. Back here out of a timeout, live Wilmington, Delaware. Wildcats trail by 3 early on. They have the basketball out of this timeout. Coach Corey looking to set up a play as Kai Roberts is underneath the basket to inbound. Quick discussion here between the referees and the Wildcat coaches. Again, the Wildcats have made the Snipers turn the ball over multiple times, unable to capitalize early on in this one. Wilson has the ball now, top of the key, almost on left wing. Now over to Morgano. Roberts gets in the lane, looks underneath the basket, slammed home by Henry on a great dime pass there from Kai Roberts. Muhammad now over to Hilton, back up top. Snipers moving the ball well. This pass is intercepted momentarily. No, it's still loose on the ground. Snipers have it. Attacking the basket. Muhammad, open three, nothing but net. The Snipers bury a triple. McLean back the other way. Now it's Wilson. Morgano, one-on-one in the low post, going to work. Drop step, fall away 2, up, too strong, won't fall. Snipers had the basketball quickly now, back the other way. They're pushing this basketball. Vaughn still has the ball. Good defense there to recover from McLean. Muhammad moving the ball around the perimeter. Hilton passes underneath. Shot is up from Johnson. Won't fall. Quentin Davis, number 0, in for the first time tonight for the Snipers. As Kai Roberts back with it the other way. Triple on its way. Foul beyond the three-point line. And Roberts earns himself 3 shots at the stripe. Going back to that made 3-point attempt from the Snipers, you have a ball loose on the floor, a couple of bodies out of position on the defensive end, and when you have Muhammad, a guy who dropped 40 points last week against the Bull Sharks, wide open beyond the arc, the result 9 times out of 10 is probably going to be that shot buried as Roberts misses the first of 2 from the free throw line. Second one from Roberts on its way. This one falls. Checking in for the first time tonight, that's number 20. Chris Bailey. Heading out will be number 32, Mo Henry. And Roberts, still 1 more to go here at the free throw line. He's got that one, 2 of 3 from the line that time for Roberts. Vaughn with it for the Snipers, back the other way. Now Muhammad. Hilton guarded there very well by Roberts. Mid-range 2 on its way and off the front of the rim, rattles out. Davis misses that one, and the Wildcats will regain possession. Kenny Wilson, quick pass to the corner. Morgano was not anticipating it. That's another turnover. Joe Carter, 0-0, checking in for the first time tonight, and Morgano will head to the bench. Both turnover totals are rising for each of these teams early on. Mid-range 2 in the short corner, way off the mark. That shot won't fall. McLean with it now, back the other way quickly, attacking the basket, gets in the lane, dishing underneath the basket. Bailey's shot is blocked. Still fighting for that rebound. Shot attempt for the second time is blocked. Back the other way. Here come the Snipers. Little underhanded pass underneath the basket. Baseline drive. 3-point on its way and off the mark. No good from Davis. Good rebound there from the recently checked in Carter. Bailey has it around the elbow. Now kicks out to Wilson. A couple of pump fakes. Gets it mid-range 2 on its way. Good. And there's Joe Carter. His first 2 points of the night from the short corner. And we're knotted at 10. Muhammad, right wing. Now Davis in the corner. One-on-one with Roberts, back up top, Muhammad. Rejecting the screen, now it's coming. Attacking the basket, swings it back up top. Hilton attacking, mid-range 2, falling out of bounds, rims out, no good. McLean with the rebound, looking to outlet it, but ball's tipped and intercepted. Muhammad, stopping, popping, triple, no good. Loose ball still on the floor. Snipers coming away with it. Muhammad, does he want it again? No. This time he drives in the lane, kicks to the corner. There's Davis. 3-ball on its way. No good. Rebound from McLean. That should be over the back, but the ref won't call it. Nonetheless, Wildcats coming back the other way quickly. McLean, one-on-one. Couple of crossovers. Stopping, dishing. There's Carter. 3-ball. Corner shot. No good. Could be a travel. Could be a foul. What do we have? It's a foul on Kenny Wilson, I believe. And if it is, that's his second personal. We'll clear things up after this timeout. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Westchester Wildcats basketball for B&B Media. Back here out of a timeout. We're knotted at 10 here in Wilmington, Delaware. The Wildcats and the Snipers doing battle tonight. Snipers have possession of the basketball out of this timeout. In for the first time, number 24, Brandon Reberette for the Snipers, and a slam dunk for the Snipers. That'll be Aaron Johnson. Credit the Sniper coaching staff on that one, drawing a play out of the timeout, and it works perfectly. Roberts trying to fight for the loose ball, using that off arm to try to swat away his defender. And unfortunately, the Wildcats will have another turnover as Reberette peppering Roberts on the defensive end, resulting in a turnover. Muhammad inbound for the Snipers. Cross-court pass there, secured by Hilton. Back up top, swung over. Good ball movement here from the Snipers around the perimeter. Back up top. Reberette inside. Davis with a pump fake and a dish underneath. Another man's jam by Aaron Johnson. That's back-to-back hammers for number 6 in black. McLean, aggressive drive, up and spins home two. Joe McLean, let's get hot early on in this one. Someone that the Wildcats will need to lean on, and Davis, on that note, travels with the basketball, and the Wildcats will get the ball back here. McLean, left-handed drive. Fall away shot, it's a tough one at that, but he's fouled on the way up and he'll shoot two. Gotta like the aggressiveness there from Joe McLean, one of the leading scorers this year for the Wildcats. McLean's first of two, up and good. Morgano's set to check back in momentarily for the Wildcats, and here he comes. Joe Carter will get a breather. Second shot from McLean, up and good. So 2 of 2 from the line there, and we're back tied at 14. Muhammad crosses over McLean, spin move into the lane around the free throw line. Good defense, though, from the Wildcats. Reberette, mid-range 2, on its way, and good. Brandon Reberette, his first 2 points of the game are good on the mid-range 2. Here's Bailey attacking the basket. Jump ball will be called as he was blocked on the way up. Wildcats will have the basketball, however. Roberts to inbound. Gets it into McLean in the corner. Back up top, Morgano. Bailey using the screen. Now underneath, low post movements here from McLean. Fall away 2, good. Joe McLean starting to heat up now, give him 6 points. And the Wildcats get it back to 16 all. We're tied it still. Muhammad, one-on-one with McLean. Here comes the high screen, using that. Stopping around the elbow, looking for some help. There's Davis in the corner, one-on-one with Roberts. Reberette, 3 ball, straight ahead, way too strong, and a shot clock violation. Great defense from Westchester. .127 here to go in the first quarter. Wilson, high screen coming from Bailey. Rejects that one, gets into the lane. Shot up, back iron won't fall, loose ball tipped away, batted around, Bailey secures it. Now into the corner, Roberts using the Bailey screen, gets it back up top onto the wing. One-on-one with Muhammad, now into the lane. Bailey with 15 on the shot clock still. Underneath the basket, foul will be called as Wilson went to go lay home 2. So he earns himself 2 at the free throw line on that note. Foul will be called on number 24. That's Brandon Reberette. That's his first personal. Kenny Wilson at the line to shoot 2. His first one is short, off the mark. Kenny Wilson, we mentioned in the opening, 32 points last night in Baltimore against the Hawks in a 137-124 victory. Second one for Wilson is good. 1 of 2 from the line. Checking back. Oh, excuse me. First time tonight. Darrell Ellis. Kenny Wilson will head to the bench and take a seat. Darrell Ellis, one of the better three-point shooters on this Wildcat team. So keep an eye on him beyond the arc. Mid-range 2 off the mark and no good from the snipers. McLean gets the rebound, pushing quickly in transition. Ellis gets past one defender and into the lane, loses the handle, and the ball is out of bounds. And the Wildcats lose possession of the basketball. Hilton back in for the snipers. Coming out will be number 0, Davis. Darrell Ellis, one-on-one with Weberette. Very pesky defender, that is Darrell Ellis. And Muhammad fouled on the way up, so he'll shoot 2. Foul, I believe, will be called on Kai Roberts. Jake Rouse at the scorer's desk about to check into this one. First one on its way from Muhammad, no good. Roberts will head to the bench. In comes Rouse. Second one for Muhammad goes. A little bit of pressure being applied from Muhammad after the made free throw. McLean into the lane, dishing, 3-ball on its way. Rouse got it. Jake Rouse, his first touch of the night. And that one's good for 3 points. Much needed 3-ball there for the Wildcats, and they take a 3-point lead, 20-17. Now 13 seconds on the game clock. Shot clock is unplugged. 9 to go here in the first quarter. Down to 7, 6, 5. Ellis peppering. 3, 2. Mohammed, no good, and that will do it. First quarter action is now over here in Wilmington, Delaware. The score, the Wildcats 20, the Snipers 17. Second quarter action on its way next. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Westchester Wildcat basketball for B&B Media. Back here, Westchester Wildcat basketball. Wilmington, Delaware tonight, a road game. Second night of a back-to-back for the Wildcats. My name is Max Gretzula, taking you through this broadcast, and the Snipers will inbound on the far sideline, and that'll be Hilton, number 10, with the basketball, driving in, right-handed layup, blocked. No, it's going to be a foul instead of a block, and I believe Joe McLean will be the guilty party. So Neef Vaughn at the free throw line. First time we've seen him at the stripe tonight. First shot is good. Wildcats still with a 2-point lead early on in the second quarter. 2 of 2 from the line for Vaughn. Morgano quickly to Ellis. Dead on 3. Got it. Darrell Ellis from beyond the arc. Right when he checked in the game, we talked about his three-point ability. And it's on display right there as that triple falls. Mid-range 2, back the other way, won't fall off the rim. No good. Hilton with the miss. Snipers maintain possession of the basketball. Johnson. Now Hilton. Pivots. Mid-range 2. Up. No good. The Snipers, kings of the mid-range 2s here tonight. Not getting a lot of them to fall, however, but nonetheless, the Snipers will maintain possession. They get the ball in. Short corner. Johnson has it. One-on-one. A couple of crossovers and a pull-up. Rims out. No good. McLean with it. Here he comes back the other way. Dishing to the corner. Rouse, can he do it again on the other side? Yes! Jake Rouse, good from one side of the three-point line and good from the other as well. Give him 6 points. Wildcats have their largest lead of the game, 25-19. Barrett dishing inside. Ball loose on the ground for a moment and then laid home by Johnson. Johnson's been a problem under the rim tonight. A couple of one-handed slams. And now a layup underneath. Rouse over to Ellis. Loses the handle. Saves it. No. Steps on the sideline and out of bounds. Wildcat turnover. Ball back to the Snipers. Vaughn with it on the left wing against Morgano one-on-one. Behind the back. Now needs some help. Good defense there for Morgano. Trapped on the far side, underneath the basket. Johnson. There's that guy again. This time he can't finish. McLean can't come up with it. Foul called as Vaughn was triple teamed around the top of the key. Ball will be inbounded on the far sideline for the Snipers. D.D. Hilton will check out of this one. Muhammad back in, and on that note, shoots a 3. That's too strong. Won't fall. Another offensive rebound. Johnson cross-court pass to Barrett. Steps into a 2. No, he dishes underneath. Johnson wasn't expecting it. Misses the 2 on that note. And McLean slowly the other way. McLean, stop it. Pop it. Triple. Got it. Joe McLean. We talked about him heating up, and he's done another big-time play with that three-pointer. Here's Vaughn losing the ball out of bounds, but it will stay Sniper basketball. 7-point lead for the Wildcats. Vaughn inbound underneath the basket. Barrett, baseline drive. Foul called. It'll be a blocking foul. It'll be on number 11, Darrell Ellis, his first personal. Checking in for the first time tonight, Zay Fields, giving Joe McLean a breather on the bench. Vaughn inbound. Throws it into the middle of the lane in no man's land. Henry says, look what I found. Ellis throws the ball out of bounds quickly the other way, telling Morgano to space out a little further. Just some miscommunication, and the Snipers now regain possession. Muhammad slowly over at midcourt. High screen coming. Barrett stops, looks for some help, gets it inside. Mid-range 2, on its way, and good. Snipers back on the board. That'll be number 23 for the first time. Derek Plowder gets 2 on the scoreboard. Fields, top of the key, now running the offense for Westchester. Darrell Ellis, mid-range 2, up, too strong off the mark. Rouse gets the offensive board back up top. Fields crosses over, now over to Rouse. 3 ball on its way, good. Jake Rouse, heat up, baby, let's go. Jake Rouse, 3 triples on the night, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. Barrett, left-hand drive, stops, looks for some help, dishing to the corner. Vaughn, mid-range 2, on its way, short. Ellis comes away with the floorboard. quickly pushing the pace the other way. Around the midcourt, three-pointer on its way. No, too strong. Morgano, offensive rebound. Henry tips it in. Ellis, Morgano, Henry, couple of tips, shots, and it's going to fall. Coach Corey's hyped up, so am I. It's a 10-point lead and a 10-point outburst. On that note for the Wildcats, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this timeout. My name is Max Gretzula, and this is Westchester Wildcat basketball. Back out of a timeout, Westchester Wildcat basketball tonight in Wilmington, Delaware. A 10-point lead for the Wildcats after an offensive explosion in the last 3+ minutes. 8 minutes, 1 second to go here in the second quarter, and the Snipers have possession of the basketball. Muhammad working the ball over midcourt. Left-handed drive from Hilton. Shot short, leaves it at the rim. 3-on-1 developing the other way. Rouse, right-hander, mid-range two on its way. Good. Jake Rouse, his best game of the season tonight. Give him 11 points off the bench. 12-point advantage for the Wildcats. Vaughn has it on the right wing. Screen coming. Using it, gets over. Still around the perimeter. Left-handed drive, mid-range two on its way, and that rattles home to stop the bleeding for the Snipers. Vaughn is on the board. Darrell Ellis on the other end. Three ball. No hesitation. Too strong off the mark, no good. Snipers pushing the basketball the other way. Cross-court pass. Muhammad, couple of jab steps. One-on-one with Morgano. Gets into the lane with a right-handed drive. Stops, floater on its way, banks it in. 4-0 mini run for the Snipers after a quick offensive onslaught for the Wildcats before that most recent timeout. Here comes a high screen from Morgano. Fields dishing. Rouse. Mid-range two, another one, got it, Jake Rouse. Wow, 13 points for Jake Rouse here tonight. 6'8" frame, able to shoot over every defender on the floor. Muhammad, left-handed drive, stops, loses the handle. Look up, Fields, look up. 2-on-1 developing. Fields all the way to the basket, and a charge is taken by the Snipers. Vaughn will be credited with that defensive display. Will Morrison, number 9 for the Snipers, in for the first time tonight. A little bit of pressure being applied from the Wildcats. Foul called on Darrell Ellis. That's his second personal. Vaughn to inbound on the near sideline. Muhammad one-on-one with Ellis. Dish into the corner. Vaughn stops, jab step, baseline drive, gets past Morgano. Rim blocks himself there. Here comes the Wildcats back the other way. Morgano dishing to Ellis. Now pauses, says, you know what, I'll take it anyway, and buries it. Darrell Ellis from downtown. Another triple from the Wildcats. 13-point advantage on that note. Quentin Davis for the Snipers kneels at the scorer's desk, gets set to check back in at the next stoppage. Vaughn, right wing, perimeter. Couple of crossovers. Now underneath the basket, and a two is laid home underneath by Derek Plower. His second bucket of the night. Give him 4 points.